Welcome back to Moral Recap. Today I am going to explain the movie Mission Majnu, released in the year 2023. The movie begins in the year 1971, when Pakistan had lost third time against India and a new race of making a nuclear weapon started in the world. Here, we are introduced to our protagonist Amandeep Singh, who is a raw agent, an Indian intelligence agency. He is living in Rawalpindi, Pakistan, undercover as Tariq. Tariq, who works as a tailor, tries to get order for making uniforms for new recruits in Pakistan Army and is assigned the task with recommendation of head priest of mosque with his sweet and convincing nature. While working, he ends up falling in love with a customer called Nasreen. Nasreen is a beautiful and happy girl who, despite of being blind by birth, loves to enjoy the small moments of life. Nasreen is from a well-to-do family and is brought up by Moin as a single father. Moin, who initially was against the marriage of his daughter with a mere tailor, but he finally gives in after a lot of convincing by his daughter. Finally, Nasreen and Tariq gets married and starts to live together. The scene then changes to news of India successfully completing its nuclear test in 1974, which leads to a hassle in Pakistan ministry. The Prime Minister Bhutto of Pakistan sets up an urgent meeting of diplomats in his office, and they decide to accelerate their secret nuclear program, and for this the nuclear scientist A.Q. Khan is called from Holland, who is a Pakistani by origin. Khan and his family is given a royal treatment with all facilities, and that Project 706 was started as top secret of Pakistan with the smuggling of nuclear components from African and European black market. On the other hand, Prime Minister Bhutto is distracting world by putting allegations on India. The Prime Minister Gandhi of India gets this news from Mr. Cow, Chief of RAW, who informs about the illegal method of Pakistan to be nuclear power while India did it legally. Therefore, the RAW is assigned to obtain whereabouts of nuclear program. Mr. Cow assigns this task to Tariq. Tariq now lives happily with his wife Nasreen, who is pregnant, and communicates agency with the help of telephone at the shop where he works. Tariq is then told by Mr. Sharma, his senior, who is often rude to him as he thinks of Tariq as the son of a trader, to visit a local restaurant for assistance. There he meets Aslam, another agent, who also warns Tariq to not fall in love and use his wife only as a cover, as it will make him emotionally weak. Hearing this, Tariq gets annoyed and leaves the place. After visit, Aslam praises Tariq's personality to Mr. Sharma on call, annoyed by which Mr. Sharma tells him to keep a watch on Tariq, and if any blunder occurs then he have to shoot him. Next day, Tariq goes to deliver the uniform and on the way removes 2 buttons from the brigadier's uniform. With reason of stitching the button, he tries to get information about the program, and after a lot of efforts and research, he finds about A.Q. Khan as the scientist behind the program, and the research is going on near Rawalpindi. Whereas in India, the newly elected Prime Minister Desai tells Mr. Cow to stop this mission, thinking that they are just conspiracy and it will hamper the relations between two countries. Thus, Mr. Cow resigns from his post to distract the Prime Minister and orders the agency to continue the mission. Tariq is dismissed from mission after a heated argument between him and Mr. Sharma. Moin, Nasreen's father, sees Tariq and thinks that he is talking to another woman on phone and is having an affair. Aslam sees this argument and, assuming that Tariq's cover is blown, he shoots Moin. The guilt that Moin was killed due to Tariq, he starts to ignore Nasreen, and this hampers the relationship between the couple. Tariq is angry with this incident and begins to argue with Aslam, who shot Moin on the orders of Sharma. Here he finds out that head priest is also a raw agent, Raman Singh, and after conversation and removing misunderstandings, they decide to continue this mission together. The Pakistan government is undertaken by Pakistan Army General Haq, who begins to befriend with PM Desai to dig out information and updates in India. The RAW gets another intel that Israeli intelligence thinks the nuclear program is at Quetta and is going to airstrike that place. Here, Tariq finds about the order of new type of uniform by army and special materials are being used in it. The trio of agents disguise themselves as army officials and stops the truck transferring the uniform and finds the place to be Kahota and not Quetta. They have to provide physical evidence so that they can stop Israel from bombing the wrong location. Tariq gets to the place and is able to get the hair of army personnel from a salon with Aslam and Raman distracting the people by pretending to fight each other. The hair will be in evidence because it will contain the radioactive fragments from the nuclear program. Amandeep is able to deliver the sample to India after escaping a chase from the police. The hair sample is checked, and after confirmation of evidence, the raw chief calls the Israeli official and stops the airstrike at the last moment. After success of the mission, Mr. Sharma calls Amandeep and apologizes and praises him for his success. Raw chief informs Prime Minister Desai about the mission and requests him to take action, but Prime Minister says he will think about this matter as it can affect relations of two countries. Instead of taking any action, he calls General Haq saying, Pakistan betrayed them and they are having evidence. This gives hint to the Pakistani counterpart about agents residing in the country. The Pakistani intelligence starts to track down calls and hunt the agents one by one from different parts of country. Unaware of this, Amandeep reconciles with Nasreen after he was not able to balance his personal life due to all this and tells her that they are shifting to Dubai. Aslam is confronted by the army who disguise themselves, and after a lot gunfire, he is killed while trying to inform Amandeep about the thing. After some time, Raman arrives and found out about the situation and informs Amandeep, suggesting him to leave the country, but Amandeep denies that he will not leave Nasreen alone. The army then approaches Raman, and knowing about the situation, he kills them along with him by bombarding the car. Amandeep tries his best to escape the country, but at airport, after seeing no escape, he distracts the army and officials searching for them so that Nasreen would not be in this trouble. Unfortunately, Amandeep is killed in the chase. At Dubai airport, Mr. Kao meets Nasreen and reads her the letter written by Amandeep for her, revealing his true identity and telling her that how much he loved him and that he have settled everything in Dubai for her to live. Whereas Nasreen, who was devastated by the news of death of his husband, sobs while listening to the letter. In 2004, Aq Khan confessed about the mission and that Pakistan has sold nuclear technology to rogue nations like North Korea and Iran. The moral of this movie is that we should be loyal to the ones we love, as Amandeep was loyal to Nasreen till his last breath. That was all from the video. I hope you liked it. Subscribe for more content like this and hit the like button to help us out, and also leave a comment if you want us to recap your favorite movie.